God bless you anyway. I don't know how to say that, but however way you worship, bless you. Keep up fighting in any which way you can, even if it's sharing a story, even if it's talking to somebody at the gas station while you're waiting too long in line, instead of getting pissed off that you're mad that you're waiting too long in line, say, hey, have you checked your water today? Hey, have you checked your cereal today? You know, there's toxins in your foods, stuff like that. Wake up your brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Hello everybody, thank you again for coming out here and rallying with us and standing together in unity. This is Flint. We are Flint. Our lives matter, and we deserve clean, suitable, and affordable drinking water. But I just want to make a quick announcement. Next Gen Michigan is here, and they are here to help register people to vote. So if you are interested in getting information about how to register to vote, or you want to learn more about Next Gen, there are Next Gen Michigan representatives here. They can help you register to vote and get that information to you. And we need to vote. I mean, again, when we look at Governor Rick Snyder,
absolutely,
you know, he got elected twice.
Arrest him.
We need to be out there not only marching, protesting, and rallying, but we also need to be voting and holding elected officials accountable regardless of their political platform. They need to be held accountable. Accountable, y'all. Accountable, okay? They need to be held accountable regardless of their political affiliation. But in order for you to do that, you need to vote, you need to call your elected officials, you need to come to their meetings and sit with them, talk with them, but hold them accountable.
Yes. Absolutely.
If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. If you want something that you never had before, you got to do something that you've never done before. How many of you are registered voters? Raise your hands. Keep them up, because I want to talk to you that don't have your hands up.
Oh,
amen. There you go. If you're not registered to vote, get registered to vote. You got to earn your right to gripe. This is an election year, y'all. Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians, even our Green Party people need to be held accountable. If Flint is not 1, 2, or 3 on their agenda, they just need to keep a step in it. They don't need to come here looking for our votes. It's important that we push Flint and a solution for Flint during this election year. Each and every candidate that's running needs to make a statement about what their plans are for Flint, Michigan, if they get elected.
Yes, sir.
You know, in all things purely social, we can be as separate as the fingers, y'all. But we gotta be one, like the hand, in all things beneficial to our mutual progress.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, I just wanted to say that the people in Flint are not alone in their struggle. The water crisis developed as part of a scheme to monetize the assets of municipalities. Water is a commodity. If anybody has had a chance to see the video interview with the CEO or ex-CEO of Nestle, he says it well. The question is either privatize water or make it a public right, which he calls an extreme solution. Well, I'm for the extreme solution.
Why not?
I'm from the World Socialist website. We covered, before they made the switch in Flint, they announced that they were laying off over half the workers at the Detroit Water and Sewage Department in order to bring in the contractors, to bring in the private businesses to run the water system. This is all part of that. Just recently, there was a video also of Gary Michael Hunt from Martin County, Kentucky, who was given a chokehold for speaking out in defense of water in Kentucky.
How's that feel?
They have water they can't even see through.
Yeah. Been there.
But what's different about now, 4 years from when they pushed the button to start bringing in Flint water, Flint River water, excuse me.
Dirty Flint.
What's different today is you have an emergence of class struggle. You have an emergence of workers all over the country and all over the world who are fighting against against capitalism, whether they know it or not. This is all about money. Profit is capitalism.
That's right.
So I just want to say what I said to begin with. Workers in Flint are not alone.
Thank you.
That's right. That's right.
How everybody doing today? Good. I know y'all can't see this shirt, but if y'all, it's really describes what we all doing, dying for a drink. Last year, I was here, and one thing happened afterwards that I don't want to happen this year. We left here, and we fell apart.
All right.
We really started fighting.
One another.
Today, when we leave here, we tight. Let's get tighter.
Yeah.
Come on now. We all got stuff that we don't like about somebody or they or whatever. But we all got something that we agree on.
Yeah.
So let's stay together and let's take care of this crisis that we in. You know, the reason why it's worse now than it was 4 years ago is because we are the infighting. Just keep it real. But we all are passionate, so let's keep our passionate going towards showing this man what he needs to do to get our city back right. That's right. All right?
Keep it real.
So that's all I got to say, and that's less than 2 minutes. So peace out.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Janae, and I'm 16, and I'm born and raised in Flint. And first of all, I'd like to say it's amazing to see other kids my age speaking out against the issue. Because as in my generation, it's us that have to push forward and us that have to live with this and make sure that for kids younger than us growing up, that this problem is fixed. Because this has been 4 years, and it's horrifying to think that this has become commonplace in our community. There are little kids who have to get lead tests and have to grow up knowing that they're sick because their city left them. They were completely abandoned. 4 years. People have entered and graduated college at that time, and this issue has not been fixed. There are people who say they're educated, who are leading the city, but have done nothing. And that needs to change. It's just horrifying to think that when these issues were first talked about, they were completely ignored, as if the people who didn't live on these streets, as if they didn't know anything about what was going on when they were the ones experiencing it. Hallmark made a movie about what was going on, but no one talked about it. And you'd think people can talk about all the cute little rom-coms on Hallmark, but when it comes to real social issues, they're completely silent.
That's right.
The hashtags on social media can only do so much because they last for about 2 weeks and they're only for people to get likes and favorites on their posts. Because after all of that is over, no one cares anymore. In February of this year, Netflix announced they were going to be coming to Flint to make a documentary about what's happening. But realistically, do you think they're going to walk the streets and actually talk to the people on them? Or are they going to write to the top office to hear their opinion? The same opinion that has left this city in disaster. And all the money they've made off of the media, hasn't any of it come back for us?
Come on now, you better
Have
tell
they donated water for us? No. And the celebrities you do here that have given us water, they did it once.